For the A-level specification, you need to study a developed nation and how they manage storm surges. And the reason why you look at storm surges is because as to why that nation is at risk of flooding, how they manage that flood, and some of the impacts. Now, we focus on the United Kingdom and the Netherlands as well as many other schools around the country will as well. Now, there are a few reasons as to why the UK experiences these storm surges, and why particularly the east, particularly southeast London and the Netherlands, experience quite severe impacts from these storm surges. So the first reason is because much of our waves energy comes from the Atlantic Ocean. Now, you may think that this may only hit the west coast of the United Kingdom, but some of these waves are funneled around Scotland, and as they enter the North Sea, they are then travel in between Europe and the United Kingdom. They are like funneled in as the winds are then pushed towards the southeast, London and the Netherlands. Now, these winds can be particularly strong, and in the south of the UK, the sea becomes shallower and therefore is more at risk of wave height increasing. Now, because the waves are funneled in, they also can be brought by particularly strong winds. So on our storm surge event on the 5th to the 6th of November 2013, the strong winds reached 200 kilometers per hour and led to a wave height of 2 meters. Now, this led to some quite devastating impacts within the UK, but not so much Netherlands. Now, a reason why we get such stormy conditions in the UK and Netherlands is also because we are in a low pressure zone, with rising evaporating air off the ocean, condensing, forming clouds and bringing in these very stormy conditions. Now, due to our population of 64.1 million and our GDP of 2.7 trillion, we should be able to manage these impacts well. However, this storm surge led to the deaths of 2 people. There was over 1,400 homes destroyed, and insurers estimated that it cost 100 million. Now, these impacts were greatly reduced by many people evacuating away, but Norfolk in particular was hit quite severely. There was a burger van that was pulled out to sea and never seen again. Now, due to our management within the UK, the risk of flooding was lowered due to flood protection and coastal management, but also in London there is the Thames Barrier, which stops flooding or greatly reduces flooding. However, the Netherlands handled this even better because they have what is referred to as delta works. This is a series of dams and sea defences as well as storm surge defences that stop any flooding. However, this was at great expense because it cost, we're in euros, 2.5 billion euros, and each year it costs 1.7 million just to operate. However, there was no deaths in the Netherlands. So that is our UK and Netherlands case study. Now, also remember that this is taking place in November, so there would be more destructive waves in November, and it would have impacted this whole region of Europe. Okay. As we move on in time, think about the future. We've got rising sea levels. We might have an increased wave height. This could lead to more damage to the UK and the Netherlands in the future.